Good morning, Jaden, Jason. So today is Wednesday, December 9th. And so I'm working right now. Got my hat on, out in the field. So anyways, want to go over with you guys a couple things, okay? So the main thing is the past month or so has been pretty rough. Pretty rough because we had a few things that happened. I mean, we had our system got ransomware, so all our files were encrypted, so we had to rebuild all our files, and then we had to let go of our supposedly manager because he was not doing what he was supposed to be doing, and he was just not a good fit for the company. And we had to let go of another technician because he wasn't a good fit for the company either. And so, you know, when that happened, a lot of times, you know, people may think like, okay, well, why is this happening, right? Or, damn, it's gonna suck. And, you know, obviously my first thought was, yeah, it does suck. Obviously, it's not something that we want to go through, but, you know, sometimes these things happen, and they happen for you. You know, they happen for you for a reason. So, ultimately, with the way things were going, if they would have stayed in their positions, the company would have gone downhill, okay, because they were not performing their duties the way they needed to. So it was good that those things happened because it gave me a reason to come back in here and do what I need to. You know, in my opinion, it's just God's way of saying, look, you don't have the right people in here. Get back in here and fix what you have until things get better. And that's exactly what I'm doing now. So that's why I've been working a lot longer hours. I'm out of the door usually before the sun is up, and I'm back home when after the sun is down, which is fine. I don't mind doing it, you know, because now we have, you know, now we're fixing the issues, and we have a team with happier people because they don't have to deal with the negativity. All right, so that's the first thing, is that, you know, when things may seem like it's difficult or may seem like it's hard, it's usually those hard things where a lot of growing happens. And on the other side of the difficulties is usually where the magic is what I like to call it, right? So it's like, it's where the good things come. You know, the good things come from the difficult times, because the difficult times test your character, and it tests you as far as, you know, well, it tests your character. How well do you handle it? How well can you face adversity and get through it? And it'll teach you a lot. It'll teach you so much on what's wrong, and it'll teach you, well, it'll give you the opportunity to put in place what you believe is right to fix it. And obviously, if you don't get it right the first time, you make the adjustments until you do. And so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to God that this happened, because this has actually made our business a lot better as a result of it. And then the other part was the ransomware. The ransomware was, you know, it sucks, obviously, but, you know, it told me that, you know, our operating system or our security system for our data was not sufficient. It was not good, you know, and so as a result, we've invested in a much better, more secure system, and things are operating, you know, much better, and I can trust that I know if anything happens, we have the proper backups. We have multiple backups of our files now, so if anything like this were to happen again, we have the ability to go ahead and get all this stuff taken care of, basically. So, you know, that's the key thing right there, is making sure we have all that in place. So that's what I've learned through this so-called difficult time or hardship. In my opinion, it's not so much that, I just call it more of a lesson. You know, it's just God teaching me something very valuable, and, you know, very thankful for the opportunity, and I'm thankful that He's teaching me these things, and, you know, I'm just grateful that we're able to, you know, I'm able to get up every day and try to execute on our plans to make it happen. So, with that said, you know, the goal obviously for now is to improve and get things better, and we're working on it. We've set our goals for the company for this month to really focus on the structure of the company, the organization, the flow, the customer, you know, the flow chart for the customers, or how things flow as far as the customers when they flow through the business, how it happens, who's responsible for what, and then also the org chart as far as what each position is, what their responsibilities are, so their roles and responsibilities within that is, you know, we want to be clear on that. This month, so in the beginning of the year, well, right afterwards, you know, we'll go ahead and make sure we implement those things so we can really apply it and have a very well-structured and systemized business that can really, you know, grow and prosper, and provide a great place of employment for our employees, and provide a great service for our clients, because that's ultimately the most important thing for us, is providing great service. So our team's responsibility is to provide that great service to our customers, and my responsibility, the management's responsibility, is to make sure we provide our team with what they need to be able to succeed and excel. So anyway, that's what I wanted to just talk to you guys about, was when you face hard times, when you see something that's difficult, it's when you put your nose down and you just get after it. You got to go after it. The difficult times is where it's at. That's where you're going to make everything. That's what's going to make you. It's not going to break you. It'll only break you if you quit. So as long as you don't quit, you put your head down, you work right through it. You keep on trying, and you figure it out. Because it's really, all it's telling you is that there's issues within what you're doing. What you're doing is not working the way it needs to, so you just got to fix those issues. It's very simple. Just reverse the process on what the problems are, and figure out what's causing that, and fix those. All right, love you guys. I will see you later when I get home. Bye.